Let's walk through how to set up an SMS channel for your business messaging. To start sending SMS messages to your customers, we need to complete 4 essential steps. 1. Set up your wallet to purchase numbers. 2. Install and configure your SMS channel. 3. Create your message templates. 4. Set up customer lists for your campaigns. Let's begin with setting up your wallet. After setting up your first workspace, you'll need to add funds to your account. This allows you to buy numbers or send messages that have additional charges, such as WhatsApp messages. At the top of your workspace, you'll notice a banner indicating you have no balance. You can click the convenient Add Balance link here to go directly to your wallet. Alternatively, you can find your wallet by going to Settings, then Company Settings, Billing, and finally Wallet. Here you'll see your wallet currently has 0 balance. To get started, click the Add Funds button. This takes you to adding balance to your wallet. Choose how much you want to add. Let's add €100 as an example, then click Proceed to Billing Information. Before making a payment, you'll need to fill in your billing details. Enter your business's legal name at the top. You can also add additional information such as your VAT number, purchase order numbers, or registration numbers if you have them. Next, fill in your complete address details. Enter your street address here, then your city, postal code, and select your country from the drop-down menu. Make sure all these fields are filled in correctly, as they'll appear on your invoice. Once you've added these details, proceed to payment. We accept 3 payment methods: Google Pay, Ideal, and credit card. Let's demonstrate using a credit card. Enter your credit card information and consider checking Remember Payment Details for future purposes. This is useful for 2 reasons. It makes adding future funds easier, and it enables auto top-up functionality to prevent service interruptions. After entering your card details and checking this box, click Pay Securely with Bird. You may need to complete authentication. Just follow the prompts to complete your payment. Once payment is complete, view your wallet to see your updated balance. You can download a receipt for expenses. This will also be emailed to you. Finally, let's set up auto refill. Edit your wallet settings by clicking the button on the top right corner and enable auto refill by checking the box. Set your preferred threshold. For example, when your balance drops below €15, automatically add €100. Then select your saved payment method and you're all set. This ensures you'll always have sufficient funds in your account to maintain uninterrupted service. Click Save to save your wallet change. Now that we have funds in our wallet, we can proceed to purchase our SMS number and set up our channel. Start by clicking on the top left corner and navigating to the Manage channel, then go to the Numbers page. Here you'll see different options depending on your needs. Let me explain what's available. If you want to send promotional or transactional SMS messages, ones where you don't expect customer responses, your options vary by country. Outside the US and Canada, an alphanumeric sender ID is typically your best choice. This allows you to use a vanity sending name like Bird instead of a number, which significantly increases brand recognition when sending messages. For the US and Canada, alphanumeric sender IDs aren't supported. Instead, you'll want either a long code number or a toll-free number. Toll-free numbers are slightly easier to register, but have a higher per message cost. Long code numbers require 10 DLC compliance registration, which has its own costs and can take longer to set up. While short codes are also available, they're significantly more expensive and best suited for high-volume, well-recognized senders. Now, if you expect customers to respond, like in a 2-way messaging scenario, alphanumeric IDs won't work since they don't allow responses. In this case, you'll need either a long code or short code number in any country. Let's walk through buying a number. I'll demonstrate with 2-way messaging in the United Kingdom. First, click Buy a Number on the top right corner, then search for the country you want to buy a number in. I'm selecting UK here. You'll see a list of numbers appear. You can go ahead by clicking Add to Cart here and select any number from the list. Notice that it supports both voice and SMS traffic and is a mobile type number. Click Add to Cart and proceed to your cart. At the bottom right corner, click the Proceed to Payment button. This purchase will be deducted from your wallet balance. Keep in mind that Number Service comes with a recurring monthly subscription. You'll be paying €1 per month for a number in the United Kingdom. After completing payment, a pop-up window will appear indicating you can activate your number. Click Activate Numbers Now, and you'll be directed to the activation page. This is a required step, as most numbers need to be registered before you can send any messages from them. Click on Next Step to finish your registration for your number. Then you'll need to fill out some basic KYC information. You can either pick from a KYC you've already filled in before, or create a new registration. Include details like your company name, website, information about your company representatives, and street addresses. This allows for a compliance lookup to verify who will be sending traffic from this number. In this demonstration, I'm selecting an approved submission I submitted earlier, but you may need to wait for your compliance registration to be approved before sending messages. After submitting your basic KYC information, you'll need to create a use case for this number. If you've created similar promotional or transactional use cases before, you might already have one available. In this example, I'm setting this up for support. Type in support in the name field and click into the use case field and select Customer Care for my support team from the drop-down menu. You can also add a description here. Next, you'll need to add sample messages to give an idea of the content you plan to send. Since this is a support case, let's add a sample message. Thank you for your inquiry. We will get back to you soon. You can add additional example messages if needed. Finally, click Create Use Case below and it will link to your number. Now that you've added all these details, click Finish. Your United Kingdom number should begin the activation process. Looking at the status here, you can see that we're waiting for approvals to go through. The compliance status shows that it's processing both the brand identification we provided and our use case. We're just waiting for the originator to be registered using the details we've already entered. While waiting for this approval process, we can go ahead and install an SMS channel. Click Install Channel and select the number we just purchased. You can give the channel a meaningful name. In this case, I'll keep it simple and leave it as SMS, since with the numbers attached, it's pretty obvious what we have here. Notice that the use case we created is already selected. We just need to confirm what type of traffic will be sent on this channel. As we mentioned, this is for support. So select Conversational, as this will be primarily used by inbox. Once you've selected all this information, click Install SMS by Bird to set up the SMS channel. Keep in mind that your sender registration needs to complete first. This typically takes anywhere from a few hours to a few days. Once completed, the status will switch over to Healthy with a green indicator, and you can start sending messages. Important reminder, you do need to wait for the compliance registration to finish completely. Watch for the status to turn green. That's your signal that you can start sending SMS messages through this channel. With our SMS channel installed and configured, let's organize our contacts into lists for effective campaign management. These lists will help you target the right customers when you create your campaigns and journeys. Let's create a new list. First, go to the marketing section of the dashboard, expand the audience section and click on Lists and Segments. At the top right, click the Create New button to start creating a static list of profiles. Give your list a name. Let's say we're tracking VIP customers, so we are going to name this list VIP customers. Next, you'll need to set the consent type for people being added to this list. You have two options: single consent or double consent. When you select double consent for email or SMS channels, customers will receive a confirmation message asking them to verify they want to be added to the list. Other channels will operate in single consent mode. For this example, we'll keep it as single consent. Add a description of your list, something to describe your list to make it clear. Then decide if you want to use this as a proof list. Proof lists are useful for testing your message templates in campaigns. You can select specific contacts to receive test messages before sending to your full audience. You have two ways to add contacts. First option is to create the list without any contacts and add them later. Simply click Add List without selecting any contacts. Or if you already know who your VIP contacts are, you can add them right during creation. Use the quick search function to find and select relevant contacts immediately. To keep your lists organized, you can add tags. Select from existing tags in the drop-down menu, and you can then also create a new tag by typing here. In this case, we only tag this list as VIP. Next, we'll add a couple of contacts for testing purposes. Once you're satisfied with your setup, click Add List. This creates your single consent list, tagged as VIP, with your selected members. You can always view and manage your lists in the Lists and Segments section, where you'll see all details including member count and tags. Now your SMS channel is fully configured. You have a funded wallet for ongoing services, an active SMS channel with registered numbers, organized customer lists. You're ready to start sending SMS messages through campaigns and journeys, where you can create your message content directly within those workflows,